Light is crucial in our everyday life. It helps us see the world, and it's essential for our well-being. Yet part of light can be harmful for our eyes. The sun's primary danger is in the form of ultraviolet rays, but it's also the largest source of harmful blue-violet light. Additional harmful blue light is emitted by digital devices and artificial light sources. Day after day, year after year, our exposure to harmful light is growing as we are living longer, and there are more and more artificial lights and digital screens. We need to protect our eyes from harmful light while taking advantage from the beneficial one. Blue-violet light has been identified as the most harmful light to the outer retina. It activates lipofuscin phototoxic components and may cause retinal cell death. UV rays have a cumulative impact on our eyes. They may accelerate eye aging and the early appearance of cataracts. Today, Essilor introduces blue UV filter lenses, conceived to protect your eyes from harmful UV and blue-violet light every day. Carefully selected molecules embedded in the lens allow to efficiently filter out harmful light, while letting beneficial light pass through, offering 100% UV rays cut, and up to 3 times more protection against harmful blue-violet light. Additional molecules are added to neutralize the yellow residual tint, allowing for optimal clear lenses. Colors are preserved, so you can enjoy the natural look of your surroundings. Blue UV filter lenses help to protect your eyes and to preserve your everyday well-being. It's the perfect solution for the whole family, every day.
Imagine a future where excellence is your daily routine. A future imprinted with your legacy, where you meet your targets with precision. That future begins with your first step into the National University. With facilities designed for professional practice, we aim to equip our students with the necessary skills and techniques to become leaders in the industry and top-notch professionals. This is what we see for the future. This is where we see you at the National University. Your future is our present.
Light is crucial in our everyday life. It helps us see the world, and it's essential for our well-being. Yet part of light can be harmful for our eyes. The sun's primary danger is in the form of ultraviolet rays, but it's also the largest source of harmful blue-violet light. Additional harmful blue light is emitted by digital devices and artificial light sources. Day after day, year after year, our exposure to harmful light is growing as we are living longer, and there are more and more artificial lights and digital screens. We need to protect our eyes from harmful light while taking advantage from the beneficial one. Blue-violet light has been identified as the most harmful light to the outer retina. It activates lipofuscin phototoxic components and may cause retinal cell death. UV rays have a cumulative impact on our eyes. They may accelerate eye aging and the early appearance of cataracts. Today, Essilor introduces blue UV filter lenses, conceived to protect your eyes from harmful UV and blue-violet light every day. Carefully selected molecules embedded in the lens allow to efficiently filter out harmful light, while letting beneficial light pass through, offering 100% UV rays cut, and up to 3 times more protection against harmful blue-violet light. Additional molecules are added to neutralize the yellow residual tint, allowing for optimal clear lenses. Colors are preserved, so you can enjoy the natural look of your surroundings. Blue UV filter lenses help to protect your eyes and to preserve your everyday well-being. It's the perfect solution for the whole family, every day.
In the digital age, screens are everywhere. They help us to work more efficiently, provide endless entertainment options, and offer us a window to the world. Big screens, small screens, lots of screens. It feels like we're on screens 24/7. But our eyes pay a price for all that screen time. It's called digital eye strain. You've probably never heard of digital eye strain, but it's real, and it might be affecting how you work, how you play, and even how you live.
There are about 330 million people globally that have dry eye, and only 64% realize that dry eye can stem from digital eye strain. A lot of people blink 15 to 18 times per minute in their daily life, but when you're using a digital device, that can drop down to 5 to 6 times per minute. You start rubbing your eyes, your neck starts to hurt, you get headaches, and all of those factors total into digital eye strain. And there are some simple solutions to address digital eye strain. A comfortable environment, the positioning of your chair to make it comfortable, making sure that the screen is just below your eye level, the use of artificial tears, and the most important one is actually to be able to take a break and rest your eyes away from the screen.
I'm in front of my screen pretty much all day, every day. If I start off on a project in the morning, let's say, I'm in front of my computer making sure that every single statement is perfect. I'm staring at the screen so intently, and I even notice that I start leaning closer and closer, so by the end of the day, I am probably less than 12 inches away from my screen. My eyes start to get itchy, and they start to water and tear up and get dry, and I start blinking more, and I start itching, very watery and red. Once I do leave for work, I cannot drive without my glasses because I feel that things are blurred.
As a video editor, I depend on my eyes for a living. Sometimes that means I'm in front of a screen for 14 hours at a time. I deal with high-definition images, so I need to keep a sharp focus, which gets harder after a long day. Once my eyes start to feel fatigued, I often get blurry vision or headaches, and I have to rest my eyes.
We have one mission: to create products that help people see better. And we offer a number of eye care solutions to manage symptoms of digital eye strain. Our screens let us work more, play more, live more. But if you're experiencing digital eye strain, it's time to talk to your doctor. Solutions are available. You'll be glad you did. For more information about our product, please visit our website.
Imagine a future where excellence is your daily routine. A future imprinted with your legacy, where you meet your targets with precision. That future begins with your first step into the National University. With facilities designed for professional practice, we aim to equip our students with the necessary skills and techniques to become leaders in the industry and top-notch professionals. This is what we see for the future. This is where we see you at the National University. Your future is our present. Imagine a future where excellence is your daily routine. A future imprinted with your legacy, where you meet your targets with precision. That future
Good day to all our loving and energetic participants from all over the country and probably even overseas. For greetings and shout outs, please utilize the comment section for the Facebook platform and chat box, or you may use the raise hand button for all our participants here in Zoom platform for us to recognize your response, message, inquiry, or even your concern. We would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and we appreciate your taking time of your busy schedules to join us today. So to start with, may we all rise and be one in mind, body, and spirit as we praise and thank our Almighty God for all His graces and blessings through idoxology. After which, we shall remain standing as we sing our national anthem.
When darkness surrounds me and all seems lost, and the problems I face are seemingly insurmountable, I bow my head and pray, full of hope, 'cause I have the Almighty who will save me from trouble.
People fear for today and worry about tomorrow, but I won't despair. I know you'll get rid of my sorrow. This world may feel helpless with the stress and spreading illness, but with your help, my Father, I'm truly blessed.
Never stop serving you, my God. Even when I'm down, you come with your love. I am strong and brave. I will never be afraid, 'cause I have you.
You inspire me to wait patiently and hope for the grace you reserve for me. I'll endure, come what may. In my duty, I will stay, 'cause I have you.
In whatever situation, I'll keep on serving, strong and steadfast in faith, training in holy living.
As long as I'm inside the Church of Christ, I'm certain the things I do in service are never in vain.
I will hold on down
The hope you've given me
and never hesitate
to tell people about
Cause
it.
your words of truth are our light in the dark. I share my faith and show them the right path. I'll never stop serving you, my God. Even when I'm down, you come with your love. I am strong and brave. I will never be afraid, 'cause I have you. Inspire me to wait patiently and hope for the grace you reserve for me. I'll endure, come what may. In my duty, I will stay, 'cause I have you.
I'm yet to reach the holy city. The people who live there will always be happy. No longer think about all troubles we had before. I long for the day I will cry no more.
So I'll be waiting patiently, hoping for the grace you reserve for me in this life and the life to come. I'll be strong, I'll be brave, whatever may come. So I'll be waiting patiently, hoping for the grace you reserve for me in this life and the life to come. I'll be strong, I'll be brave, whatever may come. Never stop serving you, my God. Even when I'm down, you come with your love. I am strong and brave. I will never be afraid, 'cause I have you. Inspire me to wait
Nothing can be more reassuring and heartwarming than affectionate words of welcome. To formally welcome us, let us lend our ears to Dr. Maria Lourdes D. Chua for her welcome remarks.
To Dr. Teresita Reyes Yambot, the chairperson of Fe del Mundo Care Training Research Institute and Dean of the National University Mall of Asia College of Optometry with her team of visual care specialists, the DepEd officials who are here with us, Director Lopez Santos III and Dr. Maria Corazon Dumlao, and of course, our beloved Honorable DepEd Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, whom we all have high regards, especially me the first time years back when I met her in an advocacy group for good governance, Be Not Afraid. To all the members and officers of One Private School Administrators Association of the Philippines, to all our invited guests and participants, both educators from public and private school, our valued parent partners, and our beloved young learners, greetings of love and peace and a grace-filled afternoon to all. On behalf of the organizer, Fe del Mundo Care Training Research Institute, together with the partners, it is indeed my honor and a great blessing to welcome all of you in this very relevant and timely webinar, which is entitled The Rise of Digital Eyestrain, Causes, Symptoms, and Prevention, which is a sequel to the November 20, 2021 webinar facilitated by the same team, which was entitled The Impact of Digital Studies on Vision and Brain. All these three webinars are definitely offered out of pure mission of service and therefore are great blessings that could greatly help us, especially during this digital transformation age, wherein in as much as we want to preserve our healthy eyesight, but we have no choice but to really have prolonged time in using devices in almost everything we do, from learning to researching, from to doing our work, and even during relaxation, whether through the online games or whether through any other forms of entertainment. Yet, we can't help. We live in this time of technology, in this age of technology, wherein all that we are left is to gain more knowledge and equip ourselves with what we have to do so that the preservation of that healthy eyesight could really be given to ourselves. So I would like to believe that with the learnings that we would be gaining, with all the sharings from the researches and studies made by the vision care specialists, we hope that at the end, if we apply everything that we learn, we master them, and even share and inspire others to do the same, we all can be good and responsible stewards of everything we have, especially the eyesight, which is very important for us to be able to maximize the benefit of the digital transformation, which could help sustain not only the globally competitive quality education that we can give to our learners, but even to sustain the quality life that we live. As I welcome all of you, I also want to remind everyone that in life, everything is really a product of choices. And as positive transformational leaders, I would always want to encourage everyone to always discern and be very positive, and let's all choose always to feel happy and great. And so, therefore, this afternoon, I encourage everyone to choose to feel happy and great, because happy learners tend to learn faster and better. And whatever learnings we would be gaining from this webinar, I'm very sure that it would benefit us lifelong, not only just in the school ministry where we have been called, or in educating our children, but in the quality life that we still would have to enjoy in our temporary journey. And so, as I welcome all of you, I invite everyone to ensure that this afternoon would be a very fruitful one, that it would really be a very meaningful one, depending on the attitude that we would adopt and how we would really focus and be very open to learning. And whatever learnings we would gain, whatever insight, I encourage everyone to master them. And how do we master them? If we put them into practice, apply everything we learn. And once we reap the benefits, be able to share with everyone. And by doing so, I feel that amidst all the struggles and challenges that we all are facing, especially during this time of crisis as an effect of the pandemic, I know very well that we all would have the power to prevail. And despite everything that makes things difficult, we all would see that in the end, there are a lot of opportunities, because it is during the dark times when the stars will shine the brightest. So again, sit back and relax, focus, and enjoy the rest of the session with our expert in eye care. A pleasant and great afternoon to everyone.
Thank you po, Dr. Maria Lourdes Chua, President of One Private School Administrators. And now, to warm our hearts with hopeful words of inspiration, may we listen to Honorable Lopez Santos III, Director of DepEd Bureau of Learner Support, and Dr. Maria Corazon Dumlao, Chief of DepEd Health and Nutrition Division.
Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Ang Department of Education ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa Fidel Mundo Vision Care Training Institute sa pangunguna ni Dr. Teresita Yambot. Ito na ang pangalawang pagkakataon na tayo ay binigyan ng libreng webinar patungkol sa impact of digital online studies on vision and brain. Ayon sa pag-aaral, mataas ang mga indikasyon na ang mga mag-aaral ay may eyestrain o nahihirapan sa kanilang mata o paningin at nagiging sanhi ng dysfunction of vision or poor eyesight. Natuklasan din ang mahabang exposure sa ating mga digital devices or gadgets katulad ng laptop, desktop, cellphones na kung saan malapit sa ating paningin at kadalasan ay umiilaw ay nagdudulot ng pananakit ng ulo, panunuyo ng mata o dry eyes at spasmodic blurring of vision na siyang mga sintomas ng problema sa mata. Noong nakaraang taon, umabot ng halos 8,000 viewers mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao ang first webinar on the impact of digital online studies on vision and brain. It was conducted and virtually participated by the public school health personnel, school administrators, and teachers across the country. This time, the Institute wants to reach out to our junior and senior high school students to address the same problem. Those who are experiencing digital eye strain, dry eyes, and other related vision dysfunctions. Ang layunin ng webinar na ito ay para makapagbigay ng libreng konsultasyon at makapagpayo sa mga mag-aaral na nakakaranas ng problema sa paningin or eyesight. Let us all take this advantage of this great opportunity to learn more on caring our eyes and maintaining our good vision, as well as address problems brought about by digital eye strain. Kami sa Department of Education ay nagpupugay sa Fe del Mundo Vision Care Training Institute sa kanilang patuloy na kooperasyon at suporta sa Oplan Kalusugan sa DepEd. Ang kalusugan ng ating mata ay mahalaga. May kasabihan nga, our eyes are the windows of our soul. And this phrase is related to biblical verses, Matthew 6:22-23, that says, the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. Alagaan po natin ang ating mga mata. Taimtim natin sundan ang mga core values ng Department of Education. Maka Diyos, maka tao, maka kalikasan, maka bansa. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
Isang magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. It is my pleasure to have been invited to this webinar on the impact of digital online studies on vision and brain, particularly to deliver an inspirational message. Honestly, I do not think I can give you any more inspiration than what you already have now. How inspired you are, not only to learn, but to learn practical lessons that will be helpful to your children. If you're a parent or your learners, if you are a teacher. I also know that several health professionals, including our school health personnel, are joining us and looking forward to gaining updated practical information that can help you improve your line of work. Magdadalawang taon na tayo sa pandemyang ating kinakaharap. Magdadalawang taon na rin ang ating mga mag-aaral sa setup ng pag-aaral na mayroon sila. While we are gradually and safely returning to face-to-face classes in a very few schools, most of schools are likely to remain in such a setup at least in the next few months. Most children have spent and are likely to continue to spend much of their time looking at digital screens on computers, laptops, tablets, smartphones, and other devices. Similar to what most of us adults are experiencing in our workplaces, all that learners on online learning modalities usually do is sit down and enter the virtual platform. All the screen time can affect children's well-being, including their eye health. What used a problem faced by several households before the pandemic, especially those whose kids had problematic use of computers and video games, has now become the reality for most households. Sa halos 2 taon nang nakastay at home ang ating learners, bukod sa pagiging babad sa online learning modalities, marami rin sa kanila ang naging hobby na din ang pag-scroll at pag-check sa iba't ibang social media apps gamit ang kanilang gadgets o kaya ay ang mas matagal na panunood ng TVs as their source of enjoyment. Several studies have shown that spending less time outdoors and more time working nearby, including screen time, is associated with a more rapid progression of nearsightedness or myopia. All this poses as a challenge in this digital age to ensure that our children get the right amount of knowledge over such technology advancements. Parents must perform their responsibility of protecting their children. According to the first ever World Report on Vision of World Health Organization published in 2019, at least 2.2 billion people have vision impairment or blindness, of which more than 1 billion cases could have been prevented or needed treatment. The report also found that changing lifestyles and limited access to eye care, particularly in low and middle income countries, are among the main causes of the growing numbers of people living with vision impairment. DepEd has always acknowledged that vision, being essential for reading, plays an important role in a child's ability to learn the many other concepts they are taught in school. Even before the pandemic, vision screening has been offered as part of the medical, dental, and nursing services under the departments Oplan Kalisugan sa DepEd, a convergence of DepEd school health and nutrition programs coordinated by the Bureau of Learner Support Services School Health Division. This initiative has been further strengthened through the passing of RA 11358 or the National Vision Screening Act, which has institutionalized the National Vision Screening Program, prioritizing kindergarten learners. Through the program, we capacitate our health personnel and teachers in conducting vision screening on our learners in partnership with the Department of Health and the Philippine Eye Research Institute through the National Institute of Health, University of the Philippines, Manila. With the eye health challenges highlighted during the pandemic, we are even more convinced that this is a serious concern that we should continue to prioritize. And while online activities may have become the source of some of the challenges I earlier mentioned, they too can be an instrument for the promotion of vision care. Through the online vision screening program implemented by DepEd in selected public elementary schools during the community quarantine where there are no face-to-face classes, we have been able to continue fulfilling our mandate under the National Vision Screening Act. And we have virtual activities like today's webinar that allow us to update our understanding of vision care, especially during these crucial times. Kaya buong puso po akong nagpapahayag ng aking appreciation sa FDM Vision Care Research and Training Institute na isa sa mga nagiging partner na rin natin for school health para sa initiative na ito. I personally look forward to how we can further strengthen our collaboration as the new normal of education continues to be shaped by the pandemic, as we, schools, teachers, parents, and health professionals work together to incorporate eye health strategies and keep our children safe while having to spend a relatively more significant amount of time online. Maraming
Thank you po, Honorable Lopez Santos III and Dr. Maria Corazon Dumblao. Again, virtual applause for Honorable Lopez Santos III and Dr. Maria Corazon Dumblao. We are very privileged because our next resource speaker is currently the Dean of College of Optometry and Health Science of the National University MOA and also Chairman of FDM VC Research and Training Institute. Round of applause and virtual applause for our mentor, Dr. Teresita Yambot.
My lecture is about impact of digital online studies on vision and brain. The sun is the major natural source of electromagnetic radiation. The atmosphere acts as a filter, absorbing a significant amount of harmful radiation. Ozone and oxygen absorbs Most of the UV radiation, water and carbon dioxide absorb some of the infrared radiation. However, the thinning of the ozone layer results in health hazards such as skin cancer. Absorption of harmful radiation damage the eye. Effects depends upon the wavelength of radiation and photon energy. Long wavelength radiation has low photon energy. When absorbed, it will induce rotational and vibrational changes in molecules. Visible and short wavelength radiation have higher photon energies. When absorbed, result in changes to the electron energies within molecules, may be large amount enough to break some of the chemical bonds. The ocular effects of radiation. We have two types of radiation, ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation. Under that, we have UV radiation, visible light, infrared radiation, microwave radiation. What are the ocular effects of radiation? Commonly, it's corneal photokeratitis, which is common among welders, the feeling of sun sensation due to congestion of the conjunctiva and episcleral blood vessel. Then second, we have pinguecula or pterygium, common among outdoors workers such as fishermen and welders. Then we have the nodular mind-shaped opacity, which is common among people who live in areas with high level of UV exposure. Very common, especially with intense exposure, is the development of cataract, which is common among workers exposed to industrial source such as printing, works, dentistry, and medicine. Then we have vitreous shrinkage, occurs when the eye is aphakic and has no protection against wavelengths. And the worst is if there will be retinal damage, prone to cytoid macular edema and at risk from retinal detachment due to vitreous shrinkage and denaturation of collagen network. Is radiation from electronic devices harmful? Cell phone emits low levels of radiation, ionizing radiation when in use. The type of radiation emitted by cell phone is also referred to as radio frequency energy. There is currently no consistent evidence that non-ionizing radiation increases cancer risk in humans as stated by the National Cancer Institute. So there are 5 radiation-emitting gadgets. First, we have laptops. Second, Wi-Fi router. Third, tablets. Fourth, headphones. Then wearables. A study conducted by the American Society for Reproductive Medicine found that laptop use can affect fertility by the heat it produces. So do not place your laptop on your lap, especially when you're connected to Wi-Fi. Place it in your workplace and desk. Wi-Fi routers gives off electric radiation which, like wireless signal, can pass through walls. Safari reports that exposure to radiation emitted by devices, especially Wi-Fi routers, is promptly symptoms that range from skin rashes to fatigue to sleep disturbances. So we should switch off Wi-Fi routers when not in use and make sure all of your wireless devices are in airplane mode before you go to sleep at night, especially those who have infants at home or are pregnant. Protect them from the potential harmful effects of electromagnetic radiation at this vulnerable stage in their lives. Tablets are designed to connect via 3 main routes, sources, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular connection. It is guaranteed that tablets has electromagnetic field exposure. It is recognized that tablets are already sources of radiation, but especially worrying even the prevalence of tablet use among our children. So our earphone emits and aggregates radio frequency signal to a point that using them to put distance between your head and your phone becomes counterintuitive. Traditional headset metal parts amplify radio frequency signals while Bluetooth headset emit radiation wirelessly. The solution is reuse air tube headset contain no metal. The hollow air tubes conduct sound through the air, and the lack of metal part means the signal aren't amplified and you can use them safely. Wearables. These devices connect with laptops and requires connectivity. This means it constantly seek radio or Wi-Fi signal and consistently emit radiation. The most worrying thing here is the smartwatches and fitness trackers are meant to be worn on your body, typically in your wrist or around your neck, which means you are always exposed. So best is remove these devices whenever possible. Do not sleep with these gadgets on and put them at a safe distance when it's not in use. It is encouraged to use mobile cases that are meant to protect users from radiation and redirect it away from the body and wear appropriate clothing. Electromagnetic radiation prolonged exposure may cause sleep disturbances. Melatonin is a natural hormone produced by pineal gland activity in the brain that regulates the body's sleep-wake cycle. The pineal gland is likely to sense electromagnetic radiation as light, but as a consequence may decrease the melatonin production. Study shows that daily occupational electromagnetic radiation exposure was positively associated with poor sleep quality. The study implies electromagnetic radiation may damage human deep sleep quality rather than sleep duration. I hope you have learned from this lecture. Thank you for listening.
Virtual applause for our mentor, Dr. Teresita Yambot. So before we proceed to our next speaker, let's watch and thank our partners from Essilor. For our next resource speaker, another prestige and passionate to her chosen endeavor as Doctor of Optometrist. Currently, she is the co-chairman of the FDM Vision Care Research and Training Institute, and also she is a member of the faculty of the College of Optometry, National University MOA, fellow Civitan International Research Center, and also fellow of Pediatric Optometry, Behavioral and Developmental Optometry, and also former chairman of the PRC Regulatory Board of Optometry. Virtual applause for Dr. Maris Paredes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to discuss with you what digital eye strain is, its causes, symptoms, and prevention. So what is digital eye strain? I want you to take a close look at the photos on screen. In some homes, this is already the scenario, the new family time, and this is already seen in almost all families at this time. So what is the new normal? These days, many of us have jobs that require us to stare at computer screens for hours at a time. That can put a real strain on your eyes. Adults aren't the only ones affected. Kids who stare at tablets or use computers during the day at school can have issues too, especially if the lighting and their posture are not good. How much time do people spend on social media in 2021? Studies have shown that 3.1 billion users worldwide, and which means there are 2 hours and 33 minutes socializing online on the 6 most popular platforms. And what's surprising is Philippines ranked number 1 with 3 hours and 57 minutes a day on social media channels. Now, what is digital eye strain? It describes a group of eye and vision-related problems that result from prolonged computer, tablet, and cell phone use. So this means there's too much screen time exposure and staring at the computer screen, cell phones, and digital devices. Who is at risk for digital eye strain? As you would see on screen, it is our children. Why? Because most of the time they won't tell us how they feel, or they won't tell us if they are suffering already from any of the symptoms, which I'm going to discuss later on. So I would also suggest, and I would also encourage the parents who are here to check on your children from time to time. Observe them. If there's an abnormal blinking of the eye, or the way they blink parang gigil, or sometimes talagang they're trying, that means they're trying to produce more tears, or there's some discomfort that they feel, or they're already feeling yung dry eyes. No? Meron na silang nararamdaman. So what are the causes of digital eye strain? Poor vision and dry eyes. Focusing on a single task for a long time, which means reading for a long time or using the gadgets, a dim or too bright environment, wrong posture when viewing a digital device, not blinking so often, holding devices too far or too close to your eyes, and digital glare, or the blue light that is being emitted from our digital screens. Now, here are the symptoms of digital eye strain: sore, tired, burning, or itching eyes, watery or dry eyes, blurred or double vision, headache, sore neck, shoulders, or back pain, increased sensitivity to light, difficulty concentrating, and feeling that you cannot keep your eyes open. Now, how do we prevent this? This is very important. Consult an optometrist for a comprehensive eye exam. we have to remember that poor vision is a cause of digital eye strain. And there might already be an uncorrected error of refraction. That's the reason why we are already suffering from digital eye strain. Errors of refraction, which means nearsighted na kaya tayo, or hyperope or farsighted, or astigmatic na ba, or for middle-aged people, presbyope, like nagsistruggle na ba tayo to look at objects or read at near. So that's the reason why we should go to an eye doctor, because only the optometrist can diagnose properly and prescribe you the right lenses. No, so instead of buying those ready-made eyeglasses online, I suggest that we first go to an optometrist to get a good comprehensive eye examination. Okay, next is the use of lubricating eye drops. Artificial tears help alleviate dry eye-related symptoms. Then we have to take breaks, like the 20-20 rule. Ano ba itong 20-20 rule na to? Okay, this means every 20 minutes, stare at 20 feet for 20 seconds. Ulitin natin, ha? Every 20 minutes, stare at 20 feet for 20 seconds and dagdagan na natin ng 20 blinks. Okay, this you can share with your colleagues, and you can teach your children, and or students can also teach each other. Okay, another way of preventing ito, nabanggit ko na, blinking exercises or training to maintain the normal blinking pattern. We have to remember that we have to blink 13 times per minute. Okay, ensuring an ergonomic work environment and practice. Kung makikita nyo on screen, no, there's a good posture and the bad posture. How uncomfortable if you are working na nakayuko tayo. So we have to maintain a good posture, plus it is very important that our screen is slightly lower than yung mata natin. No? So that the glare will not go directly to our eyes. Okay, proper diet and nutrition. And speaking of nutrition, yan, it's very important that we nourish our eyes. Okay, and here, if you would notice, meron tayong best food for healthy eyes. Ano pa talagang magandang vitamins for the eyes? Of course, we have the vitamin A, the beta-carotene, the vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B, and these are the suggested food, carrot, fish, citrus eggs, pumpkin, dark chocolate, spinach, kiwi, avocado, broccoli, and a lot more. And before I finally end my talk for today, let me leave you with this thought for today. Our sight is not only the most important of our senses. They not only allow us to see the beauty of our world, but they are the beginning to doing more. We should all celebrate and take care of them. So thank you so much, and I hope you have learned from my talk today. God bless.
Always remember the 20-20-20 as advised by Dr. Maris. Again, always remember the 20-20 rule as advised by Dr. Maris. Again, virtual applause for our resource speaker, Dr. Maris Paredes. Before we go on to our next keynote speaker, let's watch and thank our partners and sponsors from Alcon.
In the digital age, screens are everywhere. They help us to work more efficiently, provide endless entertainment options, and offer us a window to the world. Big screens, small screens, lots of screens. It feels like we're on screens 24/7. But our eyes pay a price for all that screen time. It's called digital eye strain. You've probably never heard of digital eye strain, but it's real, and it might be affecting how you work, how you play, and even how you live.
There are about 330 million people globally that have dry eye, and only 64% realize that dry eye can stem from digital eye strain. A lot of people blink 15 to 18 times per minute in their daily life. But when you're using a digital device, that can drop down to 5 to 6 times per minute. you start rubbing your eyes, your neck starts to hurt, you get headaches, and all of those factors total into digital eye strain. And there are some simple solutions to address digital eye strain. A comfortable environment, the positioning of your chair to make it comfortable, making sure that the screen is just below your eye level, the use of artificial tears, and the most important one is actually to be able to take a break and rest your eyes away from the screen.
I'm in front of my screen pretty much all day, every day. If I start off on a project in the morning, let's say, I'm in front of my computer making sure that every single statement is perfect. I'm staring at the screen so intently, and I even notice that I start leaning closer and closer. So by the end of the day, I am probably less than 12 inches away from my screen. My eyes start to get itchy, and they start to water and tear up and get dry, and I start blinking more, and I start itching, very watery and red. Once I do leave for work, I cannot drive without my glasses because I feel that things are blurred.
As a video editor, I depend on my eyes for a living. Sometimes that means I'm in front of a screen for 14 hours at a time. I deal with high-definition images, so I need to keep a sharp focus, which gets harder after a long day. Once my eyes start to feel fatigued, I often get blurry vision or headaches, and I have to rest my eyes.
We have one mission: to create products that help people see better. And we offer a number of eye care solutions to manage symptoms of digital eye strain. Our screens let us work more, play more, live more. But if you're experiencing digital eye strain, it's time to talk to your doctor. Solutions are available. You'll be glad you did. For more information about our product, please visit our website.
So for our next resource speaker, I am very honored to introduce to you our next resource speaker. Currently, he is a member of College of Optometry, National University MOA, also board member of the FDM Vision Care Research and Training Institute, and the governor of Civitan International Philippine District, and also pediatric optometrist and occupational. So round of applause for Dr. Noel Paet.
My name is Dr. Noel Paet, faculty member of College of Optometry and National University MOA, board member of Fidel Mundo Medical Vision Care Research Training Institute, governor of the Civitan International Philippines, also pediatric optometrists and occupational optometrists. The Vision Care Services, with a partner of Fidel Mundo Medical Center, National University College of Optometry, and Department of Education. Our team, with the help of Dr. Tess Yambot, Dr. Maris Paredes, Dr. Bian, and then Dr. Anilin, Dr. Sandra, and me, will conduct the online study and research for the impact of digital online study on vision and brain, especially for the participant of the junior and senior high school and the learners and the student. The survey form, the effect of a digital online study. We have a Google survey form. The learners will fill out the Google survey form. The goal is to identify those who have a possible vision problem. The link will be sent in the chat box or at the comment section. The online survey of online digital study of vision and brain. You need to fill it out, the name, age, and the address of the patient. We have a sample of a survey form. How long are you using the computer in a day? 3 to 4 hours a day, 5 to 6 hours a day, and what day of the day time you use the computer most, AM or PM. Again, what brightness level do you prefer for your gadgets? Low level brightness, mid level brightness. The digital device says, do you use the most desktop and laptop. This is a sample of a survey questionnaire. The evaluation form survey will result the assessment of evaluation will be provided to the school. The learner will be assigned a visual problem, will be recommended for further screening through online consultation. With the doxy.me, we will schedule free online consultation using the teleconsult doxy.me to discuss the possible test procedure will be performed. The eye doctor will be scheduled a virtual vision assessment to the learners and present management plan need to help with the specific vision problem. For example, the patient have a color vision problem, color deficiency, and nearsighted, and the perception problem. With the platform of 2020 chart, we have a chart 2020, and then the doxy.me. The doxy.me for the comfort of your home or anywhere. So no need to download. You can browse it in apps or Safari or Android phone. The virtual consultation, the functional vision test, the eye doctor will be scheduled a virtual vision assessment to the learners and present management plan need to help with a specific vision problem. After the assessment, we have a face-to-face consultation. The referral center is available near to you to provide for a details and visions need. The referral system mechanism, the partner and practitioner, nationwide referral center will be available to cater the needs of the learners. We have optometrists, pediatric optometrists, and occupational optometrists nationwide. The partners of doctors and clinic, we have a rule of referral center. They will be checked the digital code to be presented to them and provide for a special discount for the patient. Again, if the patient have a need for eyeglasses or a contact lens or vision therapy, all participants right now have a special discount for the patient. We have a main referral center, the Federal Mundo Vision Care Research Training Institute, located at a room 305 FDM Medical Arts Building, number 11, Banawi, Quezon City. And also, National University MOA College of Optometry, located at the number 11th floor, College of Optometry, National University MOA. The National University have a state-of-the-art facilities. Again, the Vision Care Center and Federal Mundo Medical Center, National University, also the Department of Health, we are happy to cater your vision's need. Thank you and God bless.
As mentioned by our resource speaker, don't forget to fill out the evaluation or the survey evaluation for more details about the referral system. So again, round of applause and virtual applause for Dr. Noel Paed. Again, before we proceed to our next resource speaker, let's watch and thank our partners and sponsors from MTC. For our next resource speaker, another reputable and enthusiastic doctor of optometrist. Virtual applause for Dr. Annelene Cruz.
Hi, good all. We mark this day as an event to help us all lead to a healthier eye lifestyle in our new normal. I am Dr. Annelene Cruz. I love my job as an optometrist. I make lives of my patient better while maintaining a work-life balance. We optometrists can help improve lives of our patients and let them see immediate satisfaction. I am here today to talk about Vision Care Priority Health Agenda. According to Shakespeare, the eyes are the window of our soul, and great Roman philosopher Cicero said that the face is a picture of a mind as eye are its interpreter. Undoubtedly, the eyes perform functions beyond its physiologic mechanism. Thus, one cannot underestimate its importance to our daily lives. 2.2 billion around the world have vision impairment, of whom at least 1 billion have vision impairment that could have been prevented or is yet to be addressed. The world faces considerable changes and challenges in terms of eye care, including inequalities in the coverage and quality of prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation services, a shortage of trained eye care service provider, and poor integration of eye care services into health systems, among others. Globally, it is estimated that there are 38 million persons who are blind. Moreover, a further 110 million people have low vision and are at great risk of becoming blind. In the Philippines, the 2017 estimated number of persons who are bilaterally blind is 332, 150, of which 33% or around 109,609 is due to cataracts and 25% is due to error of refraction and 14% is due to glaucoma. The rest are due to other eye conditions like retinopathy and maculopathy. Optometrists are equipped to address the cause of vision disorders among Filipinos estimated to be 25% due to errors of refraction. Allow me to introduce to you the three O's of health professionals responsible for the eye health. Optician, they fill the prescription of your eye doctors. They check lens prescription. The optician also provide adjustments and repair of glasses and frames. Ophthalmologists, they are medical doctors who specialize in surgical eye procedures. They provide medical intervention and treatment for medical eye conditions. Optometrist, an eye doctor that examine the functions of the human eye, diagnose and treat your eye and vision condition. They are vision care specialists. The ratio of eye health professionals in the Philippines. Ophthalmologists, 1 is to 50,000 population. Optometrists, 1 is to 100,000 population. Optician, 1 is to 50,000 population. As you can see the ratio, eye professionals are in high demand. We optometrists care for the aging population of the baby boomers and Gen Xers. And since visions are more common as people age, an aging population may increase eye doctors' demand. Did you know that population in the Philippines is 111,858,878 as of January 25, 2022? The population of Filipino optometrists is 11,634. Active practitioner is 5,103. Again, the ratio of optometrists in the Philippines is 1:100,000 population. To understand optometry, optometry is the science and art of examining the human eye, analyzing the ocular functions, prescribing and dispensing ophthalmic lenses, prisms, contact lenses, and their accessories and solutions, low vision aids, and similar appliances and devices, conducting ocular exercises, vision training, orthoptics, installing prostheses, using authorized diagnostic pharmaceutical agents, and other preventive or corrective measures or procedures for the aid, correction, rehabilitation, or relief of the human eye, or to maintain maximum vision and comfort. How does it takes to be an optometrist? How long does it take to be an optometrist? 5 years of optometry school and 1 year internship. It is a 6-year degree program consisting of 2 years of general education courses, middle 2 years of allied health and medical sciences, ocular, visual biology, vision science, optics, theories and principles in optometry, ethics, research and internship rotations in different fields of optometry specialization. What does optometrist do? Evaluating a patient's vision through testing, diagnosing conditions such as farsightedness, nearsightedness, and astigmatism, prescribing corrective lenses like eyeglasses and contact lenses, finding eye injury or other eye defects that require treatments, giving patients therapy as needed for rehabilitation of their vision, and assessing the patients for other health issues, including diabetes or high blood pressure. At this point, we are inviting learners to join us in our profession as vision care providers. It is a great way to take your life in a new direction. Optometry is a rewarding and provides excellent opportunities for growth and to be of service to others. Optometrist is a vision care specialist, eye health and safety professionals. Again, this is Dr. Annalyn Cruz, an optometrist, and I love my job. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
As mentioned by Dr. Annalyn Cruz, we encourage you to be part of our team or being eye heroes as optometrists and also vision care providers. So virtual applause for our resource speaker, Dr. Annalyn Cruz. Thank you po, Dr. Annalyn. Before we proceed to our next resource speaker, let's watch and thank our partners and sponsors from Plastilens. Again, we would like to express our gratitude to our supportive sponsors from Sustain Lubricant Eye Drops, Plastilens, MTC Lab, and Essilor Rizal. For our last resource speaker, but definitely not the least, another reliable speaker, another reliable and passionate doctor of optometrist. Currently, she is a member of the faculty of the College of Optometry, National University MOA, and also fellow of Pediatric Optometrist in Vision Development and Rehabilitation. A round of applause for Dr. Sandra Bernardo.
I'm Dr. Sandra, and this afternoon I will be presenting to you the career opportunities as an optometrist and the specializations that we have in our field. Our eyesight is one of the most important senses that we have. 80% of what we perceive comes through our sense of sight. So it is important to protect and care for our eyes. As an optometrist, it is our role to help you preserve and maintain good eyesight and vision. An eye doctor creates possibilities and gives hope to many. There are several skills needed to be an optometrist. An eye doctor needs to acquire these following skills, one of which is decision-making skills. So in day-to-day living, in our practice, we need to be decisive in the things that we need to do. We should also be detail-oriented. So it is important that we are looking into details before we finally decide or in diagnosing our patients. Interpersonal skills and genuine care and concern to people. These are some of the specialization in the field of optometry. So we have pediatric optometry, contact lenses, sports vision, behavioral and developmental optometry, neuro-optometric rehabilitation, geriatric optometry, blind and low vision, ocular prosthesis, occupational health and safety. So these are some of the video clips that we have in our practice. So the one on the left is we use the synoptoper for binocular vision testing. On the other side is the optometric neurorehabilitation procedure, which is called the asymptonics. These are some of the tools that we have in our practice as well. So when we check the eyes of the patient, here are some of the things that we do. Okay, so let's proceed. So on the left is an activity that we use also for neurovision development, neuro-optometric rehabilitation. These are some high technology equipments that we use for binocular vision. We also do ocular prosthesis. So this guy here had an accident and he lost his left eye. So this one is just an artificial eye. So we perform when we do ocular prosthesis.
Accident.
Yeah, he encountered an accident. So on the right is there are several job opportunities for local and abroad. So in the Philippines, you can be a practitioner. You can practice in the hospitals. You can have your own clinic. Then you can practice side by side with an eye specialist. You can also be an educator. So just like the rest of our colleagues here who presented to you, we are all faculty members of the National University. So we can be also a school administrator. You can also be a leader, entrepreneur, and a manager. So you can manage your own practice. You can also be a researcher and scientist, social mobilizer. So we invite you to come and visit National University in Mall of Asia, where we offer College of Optometry. Our Dean, Dr. Teresita Yambot, and the rest of us are faculty members, and we would like to welcome you all. Okay, so these are the contact numbers and details that you can use to contact us. Okay, you may just reach out through cell phone, email address, or you can visit us in the National University. So everyone, thank you so much and good afternoon to all.
Again, we encourage everyone to be part of the team of Eye Heroes and Vision Care Provider. So virtual applause for Dr. Sandra Bernardo. Again, before we proceed to the next part of our program, let's watch and thank our partner and sponsors from Sustain Lubricant Eye Drops. So for you to raise or ask question, kindly utilize the comment section for Facebook platform. And for Zoom platform, you may utilize the chat box or the raise hand button for us to recognize your response, your message, or your inquiry or concern. So you may now ask po, the floor is open for your inquiry. Okay, so we have our first inquiry. For our first inquiry, the question is, what are the scholarship program offered by the National University MOA? May we ask to please unmute Sir Aaron? Please take over, sir.
Ay, hello po. Hello po. Okay, so to answer the question, good day everyone. To start, I'm Aaron Gisala from NU MOA Admissions Office. I hope you are all doing well. Now I would like to talk to you about our scholarship and discount offerings that we offer at our college and senior high school here at NU MOA. First, we have the Don Mariano F. Hoxon Gold Scholar, and this is to be awarded to students with highest honors, and the benefits are 100% discount on the tuition fee and 100% discount on the miscellaneous fees, plus a free set of school uniforms, trimester book allowance, and trimestral stipend. Next is the Doña Miguela M. Hoxon Blue Scholar, and this is awarded to students with high honors, and the benefits are 100% discount on tuition fee and miscellaneous fees. Next is the Doña Pasita J. Ocampo White Scholar, and this to be awarded with honors students, and the benefits is 100% discount on the tuition fee only. Next, we have the NSP or the National Scholarship Program, and this awarded to students who maintain a grade of 88% in all academic subjects in senior high school from first grading to fourth grading period, and the benefits is 50% discount on the tuition fee. Next is the Mariano Hoxon Science Scholarship Program, and this for students from identified science high schools whose high school general weighted average of at least 88 and an annual family income not exceeding 360,000 pesos per year. And the benefits is 100% discount on the tuition fee and miscellaneous fees. Next, we have the senior high school loyalty discount, and this awarded to graduates of NU Nazareth School, and the benefits is 20% discount on the tuition fee and miscellaneous fees. Lastly, we have the alumni discount. This for child and alumni of graduates of National University, and the benefits are both 20% and 20% on the miscellaneous fee also. Moving on, for the senior high school scholarships, we have also the NSP or the National Scholarship Program. This is for students who maintain a grade of 90% in all academic subjects in grade 10 from first grading to fourth grading period. Benefits of this discount, you will be given 30% discount on the tuition fee only. Next, the NU discounts can be applied with other external parties, such as but not limited to, we accept the DepEd Senior High School Vouchers or the ESC grantee students, LGU Scholarship Grants, Financial Assistance, SSS PCSO FEBAO Scholarship Grants and Financial Assistance, and lastly, the PAYAC Voucher. Next, the academic and non-academic employee discount grants a discounts to children of regular employees of National University. You will be granted 100% discount on the tuition fee and 50% discount on the miscellaneous fees. Next is alumni discounts. Children and sibling graduates of National University. So if you have a parent or a sibling that graduated from NU, you will be granted a 20% discount on your tuition fee and miscellaneous fees. Next, the employees of SM and its affiliates, immediate family members who work from any group, SM group of companies can be granted 20% discount on tuition fee and miscellaneous fees. Next is the sibling discount. Students whose sibling enroll in the university are entitled to the following. For 2 siblings, you will be granted 15% discount on the lowest tuition fee between the 2 siblings. Next, 3 siblings, 30% discount on the lowest tuition fee from among the 3 siblings. Lastly, for and above siblings, you will be granted 50% discount on the lowest tuition fee among the siblings. I'm glad to announce to you that our online application for first term academic year 2022 and 2023 is now ongoing. You may register or scan the QR code provided on your screens, or you may directly search the link provided on the screen also. Take note that our new entrance exam is still wait for the said school year. There will be no entrance exam for you to take. All you have to do is register and wait for the announcement of the enrollment period. I hope I gave you enough information about our scholarship discount in NU MOA. For other questions and inquiries, you may contact us via phone number or message us on our Facebook page or email us at admissions.numoa@nu.edu.ph. Again, I'm Aaron Gisala from NU MOA Admissions Office. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day today, and we hope to see you here future Nationalian.
Thank you po, Sir Aaron. Okay, I think meron po tayong another inquiry. Okay, so our next question is, what should be the distance of the eye to the screen? It is addressed to Dr. Maris.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Joy, for that question. We have a standard distance from the eye to the digital screen. It's supposed to be at least 20 inches. So you can work from 20 inches to 30 inches. That's our standard. Now, if you see yourself like pulling the laptop towards you, then or you see yourself also like when you're working in front of the digital device, that you're putting your face already very near the screen, then that is already a sign that you have to visit an eye doctor there. Because, sometimes, katulad ng sabi ko kanina sa talk ko, poor vision can really be a cause of digital eye strain. So what is important is not just to be able to buy online ready-made eyeglasses, just so you would have that protection, but it's very important that you have to be given a thorough comprehensive eye examination. So again, 20 to 30 inches, 20 inches at least to the laptop. Now sa cell phones naman, dagdagan ko na. Sa cell phones naman, should be like from the eye to the cell phone should be 16 to 18 inches. Now if you see yourself again, putting your cell phone na ang lapit-lapit na talaga sa mata, then again, that's a big sign that we have again to go visit our optometrists. Okay, thank you so much. Hope you have learned from that.
Can I add on that? When we are engaged in your activities, especially any, whether books, laptop, cell phone, always remember the nearer your gadget, from the eye, the greater the ciliary muscle contraction. Yun yung muscle inside the eye. Now, when we look at near, nagko-contract siya. And outside, we have the medial recti, the extraocular muscles. So the nearer the object to the eye, the greater its contraction. So it is advised na the further we can see, we hold our gadgets a little bit further than usual para ma-relax yung muscles. To avoid eye strain. Yeah.
Ma-maintain yung distance na yun that at least 20 inches, Pag masyado naman malayo, well, basing on the age, depends on the age, still, the best pa rin talaga is to consult.
That is a maximum of arm's length distance, ha? Kasi after arm's length, di mo na mahawak. So, make sure na the farthest you can, the better, because there will be less muscular effort.
Yes. Nakalagay sa atin chat box, 20 inches. Yes, that's at least. At least yon for the digital, from our eyes to the digital screen. Okay, thank you.
Thank you po, Dr. Maris and Dr. Rates. Another question po. What does it mean when you see floaters?
Actually, floaters are dead cells in the vitreous tumors. And usually, it's very common among myopic patients, yung mga nearsighted patient. And so, we have to really make sure na we have annual eye examination just to see some changes, no, sa ating ocular structure. So sometimes muscae volitantes, we call them as muscae volitantes, is really normal. Na nandun na talaga yan. Parang yung white ng egg, no? Ganun yun. Hindi siya consistent ang density. So we see floaters or what we call as muscae volitantes. So it's disturbing, no? Pero what is bad is if we see black spots na mga permanent, it may be due to retinal problems, scotomas. No? So we advise that you visit and consult your optometrist at least once a year. Okay, any more questions, Idroy?
Yes po. Thank you po, Dr. Dates. Another inquiry po. I have this experience where my eyes would just move on its own, like going into REM sideways. And I have to close my eyes just to stop it. I first notice it when I read or focus on something. Now, it happens anytime. Is it caused by eye strain?
We have to check the presence of nystagmus, no, yung involuntary contraction. But usually, yung eye strain, no, when there is spasm of the extraocular muscle or the ciliary muscles, no, kasi dalawa yung involved. One, there is accommodative spasm, that is the muscle inside. No? Pag too much contraction siya, nagkaka-experience ng mga headaches, dizziness, nausea, like that. No? And spasmodic blurring at far and near. Ngayon, if the extraocular muscles are involved because of too much near work, itong ating convergence mechanism, which are composed of the two medial recti, napapagod siya. Pag napagod siya, you will notice your eye turns out, pag napagod na siya, no? Pero yung complaint mo is parang merong nystagmus involuntary movement. So we have to look into that. Unless we see we cannot really come up with the proper diagnosis. So come visit us or you consult us online. My free online consultation is DocSimMe account, then / then Dr. Shambot, and schedule an appointment with us.
Okay po, thank you po, Dr. Dates. I think ito po yung isa sa pinaka gusto nating saguting tanong. The question is, are those radiation eyeglasses bought in the malls and also online stores can help take care of the eyes?
So definitely no, those offered online, no, it's not safe. We have testing, especially now that the Food and Drug Authority already included in their services yung monitoring of those anti-radiation that are sold online, no? So it's not safe for you to buy those online, no? And make sure na yung kukunin yung mga lenses are FDA approved. Doc Sandra, would you like to comment on that?
Yes, so we have tested several types of lenses, especially those being offered online. They just have this marketing tool to present to illustrate that the blue light is being reflected back, but it's not actually true because they are just filtering the UV but not the blue light, and also the blue light is also brings some good to our sight because there's a bad blue and the good blue, and the good blue should be allowed because these are the ones that maintains our body system. So yung pong body clock natin needs the good blue. So if all the blue light is being reflected back at hindi yan na-allow, so nagkakaroon din po ng problem with our sleep pattern. That's why usually when we want to sleep and we want to spend time, parang magpapatulog ka lang and then you use your cell phone, more often than not, mas hindi po tayo nakakatulog because our brain thinks that it's still daytime. So the melatonin is being destroyed. That's why it's very hard for us to sleep. So, mas matagal po tayong nakakatulog when we are in front of the cell phone. So, those are the things na kailangan po aware tayo sa mga ganon. In just buying, at saka po in just buying the lenses, dapat meron po talagang education sa patient. That's why we really advocate on you visiting your eye doctors because blue lenses are just one part of the problems that we encounter. Yung sinabi po ni Dean Yambot kanina, yung pong extracurricular activities that is involved when we are in the near works, that is something more that we need to address, not just the blue light actually. This is just a small portion.
Yes. And then another thing is that, especially for teachers, parents, no, when there is digital eye strain, it means there is a spasm of the accommodation. That's the mechanism involved for us to see clearly at far and near. And the first sign that there is accommodative spasm is that lumalabo yung tingin nila, no, sa malayo and then sa malapit. And then when they see a doctor, no, or when they see a doctor, magmamanifest, especially if you use the automated na autorefractor, magmamanifest ang minus, no, need. So, magmamanifest ang myopia. And it is very important that your vision care provider will be able to identify whether the myopia is a true myopic case or a pseudo-myopic case, meaning it's a false myopia. Yun ang first sign. Kaya pagka yung anak nyo, dadalhin nyo sa isang for refraction, and then ang findings is from dating walang grado, na walang, yung plano lang siya, tapos biglang, Mommy, Daddy, kailangan niya ng -50. That is already a signs that we have to check whether there is accommodative spasm. And what we do not give minus lenses even if na lumalabas mas malinaw tingin niya. We usually prescribe a plus lens to relax the spasm of accommodation. So those are things that you have to consider when you have your eye examination.
May I add something to that, Dr. Tess? Since you
Yeah.
also mentioned about online, no, a while ago, and yung FDA approved nga ng mga lenses. Kasi nga, it has already been declared by the FDA, no, that considered medical device na talaga ito ngang ophthalmic lens. Apart from yung ophthalmic lens, contact lenses. Yung contact lenses talaga, we discourage you to just buy the online ready-made contact lenses. Kasi, you know, there has to be, first of all, you have to be refracted very well, and the doctors have to see if you are a good candidate to wear contact lenses. Kasi, of course, we have to gauge first if you are experiencing dryness of the eye. Kailangan lahat yan, meron pa tayong tests that goes with it. Kaya do not just buy contact lenses or specifically contact lenses or ophthalmic lenses online. Yun. Let us see first your eyes and let us first assess. Help us. We can help you be assessed first. Yun. Yun lang.
Oh yes, that's true, Doc Maris. We would advise na don't go online. One is, sometimes meron tayong mga offer na you just send in your prescription and then we will send back your eyeglasses, no? And then nakaka-tempt na mura. And sad to note na meron pang offer na buy one, take one. And even meron pang mga drops, ano? Yung mga eye drops for the eye, then something that you will have to drink that tells that it will improve your eyesight. We recommend that to engage in those online activities na you purchase, no, those products without seeing whether it is approved by FDA. So, tingnan natin yung approval. And the safe is you visit our doctors in our clinic. And the reason we're offering online consultation just to make sure that even those who cannot afford will have quality consultation. And if you notice, we presented our facility at NU MOA. We will be offering our services doon for our school system. Yeah, just let us know.
In addition to that, Doc, in online setting kasi, they don't refer the right kind of frame. Yung right kind of frame also a contributing factor in your lenses, most especially in progressive lenses. So it's your eye doctor that recommends what type of frame suitable for the type of lens you have.
Yeah.
So in relation to that, Dr. Rates, ito po, may follow-up question. Okay lang po ba uminom ng lutein? I think yun po.
In our case, we usually recommend you eat the right food, no? If you eat the right food and you take care of your eyes and then practice 2020, the rule 2020, no? Meaning to say, when you look at your computer for 20 minutes, you have to look at far for, at 20 feet, no? And then as much as possible, you have to blink your eyes, no? Just to make sure na hindi siya nagdra-dry eye. So, it depends, no? We have to see your eye condition, whether you need some nutritional supplement or eye drops before we can answer your question. Yeah. So what is the reason you're drinking, you're using lutein? Is it did you get the information from advertisement or somebody recommended it to you? And then ano yung eye problem?
Dr. Noel,
Yeah.
proper nutrition for the eye.
Yes, Dr. Noel, so mag-answer. You have bright, lazy eye. Teka, can I have that question about lazy eye? Would you believe yung mga lazy eyes na pumupunta sa amin after several sessions, wala na yung lazy eye. We have the advanced technology for treatment of amblyopia, strabismus. And the latest we have, yung mga nagdo-double ng vision because of stroke, no? We are able to manage na they see better after a month, and yung na-stroke, naglalakad, ano? So, Idroid, putol-putol yung question. Can you read?
Okay po. This one po, the question po is, nakakaranas po ako ng pamumulan ng mata at parang may tumutubo po sa may gilid ng itim. Every time po na gumagamit po ako ng laptop, puyat, o di kaya't kapag nagbibilad ako ng araw o nabibilad siya sa araw, ano po ba ito? Salamat po.
During online consultation, you can show us the structure of your eye, and based on your description, parang tingwe ko na siya, no? Kung maliit pa lang siya. And sometimes it extends to the corneal area and it becomes pterygium, but we still have to see kasi maraming types, no? And it is advisable na kung namumula yung mata, wag i-rub yung eyes. Dr. Well, baka you want to say something?
Good afternoon po. So yung pamumula ng mata, once na nagpo-focus tayo sa computer, isa rin po yung nagko-cause po, possible po yung patient is nagkakaroon po siya ng dry eyes. So once na nagko-computer po tayo or TV, watching TV, i-advise po natin dapat po naka-open din po yung lights, no? So once na namumula yung mata natin, or for example, nagkaroon tayo ng eye injury sa bahay man or sa work, so yung first aid po natin gagawin po is cold compress. 5 to 10 minutes po yung cold compress, and then punta tayo sa nearest eye doctor. So again, pag meron pong namumula or may dugo po sa mata natin, na injured po tayo sa work at saka sa bahay natin, so pinaka first aid po natin is cold compress po. 5 to 10 minutes and punta po tayo agad sa nearest eye doctor. So possible po yung nararamdaman ng patient po, yung kanina more on focus sa computer, possible po yun is a dry eyes. So sa dry eyes po, meron tayong mild, moderate, and severe dry eyes. So kailangan po pumunta po sa eye doctor para ma-evaluate po ng tama and then makapag-prescribe po ng tamang eye drops kasi marami pong klaseng eye drops for the dry eyes, kung mild or moderate or severe. Thank you po.
Ayun, I think meron na lang po tayong last 2 questions po. Ito po yung second to the last. Doktora, having right lazy eye, pwede pa ba 1,000? May chance pa po ba yun na maging normal through operation? Then may dagdag pa po siya. 575 po ang grade ng mata ko. May chance pa po ba itong mag-normalize?
Depends, no? Is it only one eye na high myopic or both eyes? Kasi we have various treatment, no? For myopia control. In the highest case I have handled na amblyopia, yung right eye niya -8 and this one siguro -1, no? So with vision therapy, we were able to decrease the -8. We started with contact lenses and then later it became better until the time na nagpareho siya. No? So we have treatment protocols like that. Pero depends. So -1,010, -10. So we read, is it both eyes or ano?
Left eye daw po.
A left eye lang. Orthokeratology can help, no? So you consult us and then maybe in your case we need to have face-to-face consultation if you want us to manage your case. So optometry is different now, no? Kasi based on the global trend, medyo more on the clinical aspect, and then we have our specialty fields, and then maraming added technology. Before, it was limited to refraction and then eyeglasses. Now we have vision therapy, we have neurovision rehabilitation. So maraming treatment protocols that we can apply. So best is consult online and visit us.
Okay po, Doktora, for our last question po. Okay, ang tanong po niya, actually parang 3 po yung kanyang tanong. What do you say about ocular hypertension? Does it have something to do with digital exposure? And is it necessary to buy anti-radiation glasses?
First is, kung tumataas yung pressure of the eye, it has to be measured. And then it depends, kasi very common yan dun sa mga elders, no? They have increased intraocular pressure or glaucoma. And if one of your parents na-determine na merong increased intraocular pressure, kailangan emergency yan eh. Kailangan ma-lower yung pressure. And you have to see an ophthalmologist, ang specialty niya is glaucoma. No, kailangan yan immediate emergency condition. Yeah, so it has to be evaluated. Yung ang signs niya, namumulay mata, masakit, there's pain, no? And then usually if it is there are 2 types, open angle and closed angle. And then titingnan din kung dilated yung pupils lagi. So yeah, very important na yung case na yun need to be evaluated and treated immediately kasi emergency case.
Okay po, Dr. Tess, I think yun na po yung ating last question. So let's proceed to the next part of our program. Okay po, to deliver his closing remarks, once again, may we call and round of applause for Dr. Teresita Ariambot.
Thank you, Adroid. We would like to thank the Department of Education, Bureau of Learner Support Services, and the Health and Nutrition Division for the support. Our appreciation also to the one private school administrators in the Philippines for the partnership to give vision care services to learners experiencing eye strain. We hope through this initiative, learners' visual problems will be prevented and controlled. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you po, Dr. Rades. So indeed, this event provide us more understanding and awareness about digital eye strain and its costs, symptoms, and prevention. To formally close this event, may we ask everyone to please fill out our evaluation form, and this is the platform for you to receive your e-certificate. So with that, good afternoon and have a great day, everyone. Thank you po. For those who are in the Zoom platform, may we request everyone to please turn on your cameras. Yan, mag-photo off lang po muna tayo. Stop share screen po muna ako. Yan, share screen ko din po yan later. Yan. May we request again our dear participants to please turn on their cameras po. Yan, dami pala natin. Okay. Okay, so meron po tayong 4 shots. Okay po, page 1 po muna tayo, page 1. Ready po? 3, 2, 1. Ayan, sige po, may mga umahabol. And smile. Okay po. Another po, another. Okay, page number 2. Ready po? 3, 2, 1. Smile. Page 3. Okay po. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Yan. Page 4. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Yan. Okay po, balik tayo sa page 1. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, thank you po. So once again, may we request our dear participants to please fill out our evaluation form and for you to receive your e-certificates. With that, good afternoon and stay safe, everyone. Thank you po. Also, if you want to share your selfies, yan, pwede nyo pong i-comment yan sa aming Facebook page sa National University. Tag nyo po kami. Thank you!